And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the final regular season match of the ECS right now. Your Miami Redhawks are going to take on the University of Akron. Miami off two rough losses here, going up against a 9-1, only losing to Ball State.
Ooh, that's a little rough, especially considering Ball State right now is the leader in the league. Are they 10-0 right now?
10-0, still undefeated. Looks like they're going to slot that one for land.
Definitely seems like it. Tonight, we are going to be looking at a little bit of rough games for Miami considering the maps that we haven't picked. Bind, which has been a very comfortable map for Miami. We're very good at retakes on that map. Our attack is pretty good as well. We run a very good comp usually.
We saw a legendary comeback Tuesday, down 8-1. Miami's able to bring it back and bring out the win. Incredible game right there. Hopefully they can pull out another one, but they don't have Comfy or CCR tonight. CCR is unavailable, and Comfy unfortunately had a medical emergency, so he is not in tonight. So it is Sire and Kai Tech stepping up in those positions here. So they're going to have to change the team comp around. You lose your lead Sentinel, and you lose one of your best smokers. You have to change up your gameplay hugely. You have two people coming in that don't know the team, so you're gonna have to shift everything up. I expect Adam to go that Reyna the entire time. You have to have him fry. You have to have some wild card that's gonna win you this game. Akron is a disciplined team. They're 9-1 for a reason, so they're not gonna go in, like this is a ranked game. They know what they're doing. So for Miami, you have to be able to have an established game plan and have some trick up your sleeve like Adam.
Yes, definitely. And then taking a look at the second map, this is a map that Miami doesn't necessarily like really in any regard. We were looking at Ascent, which we've seen a couple times Miami's played on Ascent. Not super.
They don't like this map.
No.
They don't like how the meta's fixed.
Yes.
Jet, KO. Who's
KO or Sova usually?
KO, Sova. You do have KJ.
Yes, KJ is usually the Sentinel pick, unless you have like a Cypher.
The Ascent meta is quote-unquote solved, and they don't like that. They don't like how Ascent works. They really don't want to touch it. They haven't played it at all because it's always been their first ban.
Yes.
Now it's the second map, so they're guaranteed to play it. They're going to start defense on that map. It's going to be very interesting to see what they pull out. Do you think they're going to pull out meta comp, or are they going to go off meta and try to do something and upset Akron?
Looking at a little bit more of like all maps in general, usually most maps are geared more towards you can use any agent you want, and generally they'd work. I mean, like there's a couple times where you're like, oh, you can't use Breach very well on like a Breeze, or you can't use another example would be like you can't use Sova on Split. Those characters do not work well on those maps, but like most of the time you can use just about any character on any map and they work. But with a map like Ascent, there is, as you said, like that set comp of people that you can play, and it's very hard to change that without being at a disadvantage. So hopefully we do see they might try to change something up. We do see that, like, the set comp, but maybe they do try to change some things up, maybe try to surprise Akron a little bit, because that's what they're going to need. They're going to need some things to surprise them, to come out of nowhere, and then for Akron to be surprised and for them to play differently than they usually have. Change it up a little bit, since they already have changed up all the players. Definitely going to have to play differently than they usually have. One of our players is currently in a ranked game as we're about to get started with the match, but we'll talk about probably the last map, which we've seen a couple times from Miami. I don't really believe they prefer it, but it does work. It's Sunset.
We saw that on Tuesday. It was a close match, not able to bring it out though. Went to 11-13 against Bowling Green. Very close, but it's not their strong suit. They don't like it. The changes do not go towards them because they're more of an aggressive team here, and the changes towards B don't allow that. It's very much harder to retake on site. We haven't seen them play their best on Sunset. They've let teams abuse mid against them. They've let teams lurk, find picks. It's not been a good overall map for them. Hopefully we don't have to see that today. Hopefully Miami can get the 2-0 victory, very decisive, and go into LAN beating the second ranked team right now, because they're going to have to face them again. If Miami were to lose this, they would fall to a 6th, 7th, or 8th spot in LAN, and you are a single elimination bracket. You're going to go up against the 1 or 2 seed. And if you can even keep it close today against Akron, that's what you want to see going into LAN.
Definitely. So for right now, we are probably going to go into a short break until our players are finally ready to get into the game. But everybody stick around. We'll be back very shortly.
And we are going straight into agent picks here. And it looks like the University of Akron has kind of got their comp already set up. A double controller with a Sentinel. That's
seems
interesting because usually bind meta is no Sentinel at all. Usually that Viper is the Sentinel. That's usually what you see there.
We're seeing the same change up for Miami right now with Sire is on that Cypher.
Well, they're going to have to change something up. They don't have their original 2 players here. You can't go what you normally would.
Clove?
So Sire will probably be going a Cypher. Kai's going to go on the Brim. Hopefully he has lineups. We pray and hope. Thunder. Doomsy, I talked to him before the game. It just has to go crazy.
Yeah.
But it looks like he's going to slot himself on the Gecko. Usually he was thinking either Arena, Clove, or Gecko here. He's trying to be the ace in the hole for this team. He's trying to be their wild card. So an agent like Reyna or Clove that you can heal off kills is kind of needed. Adam, we've seen crazy plays from him all season. He has the best mechanics on the team by far. He's just disciplined in his aim. We know he has good aim. Just him slotting himself on the Gecko is him trusting the team, though. He believes in this team because he doesn't need to carry. He knows he just has to call and that his team will follow. And as we see right now, remember, Miami is starting on attack here, and it does look like they're heading towards B right now with the University of Akron stacking 3 towards showers here. 2, they're going to fight the extremities here. Are they going to be ready for the 5 push of Miami? It does look like Cypher is going to try to lurk, though. Try to maybe find a pick showers, but he might face 3 pistols. 10 seconds here. We're about to start final regulation game of the season here. Miami versus Akron starting right now.
Going in here, we see this normal Viper orb for the orb going out. They're usually fighting together here. This is seen a lot in these kinds of fights here. Thunder is already up, gets that damage on Swig, but gets taken out by the deadlock. That trip takes a long time to get off, especially right now when you're getting peeked long by those people. It's very hard to get that off. But right now we do see, a full lurk in through spawn here as we have 4 of our team members right now, or 3 of our team members right now pinched kind of near this TP area as Sire lurks up, waiting for this wall to drop and then push into Hookah. He might get timings here from the flank. We still have that 3 lurking. It looks like Gecko's switching over towards A. Sam is on site. Everybody pushing in, getting that plant down. Adumti taking out Swig through a smoke, it seems like. Everyone else pushing in. You have we have Raze on the flank. Sire just dropped. They're not going to expect this. He's going to get taken out, or they're going to take out Gecko. Adam is taken out, or Adumti is taken out. The bot goes out, taking out Cypher. K-Tax takes out 1, takes out 2, jumping out of, some damage there. Fell back right now. Maybe be able to have a Molly lineup as Samon plays on site. He does not have a Molly currently, but he is sitting close. You see 1. Breaks the wingman right now. 1 person left for Akron. Spots him out, jumping around, just playing around. And that's a round for Miami. An amazing start to this game.
Able to shut down that flank right there. Only able to get 1 pick off it. Huge round for Miami. We thought that was going to turn towards Akron because they were not turning around. They didn't realize that 3 Akron players were flanking from showers. But it falls in Miami's favor. You had Kai able to pick up 2 picks there. Samlon able to lock it down, and Adupti finding 1 through the smoke. And the first pistol round goes to Miami. Now, we have seen a lot of thrifties come out from teams here. So Miami has to keep their composure, not give up these high-ranking guns, and go into the next round with guns to potentially thrifty Akron, which would be a huge start for them.
Going in here, we do see everyone else kind of just playing slow. everyone else playing slow right now. Not too much movement. Miami is playing safe here, which is a little bit, I would consider interesting since you do have that gun advantage, but it is probably smart to play safe since you'll be able to keep your guns for a later half.
It does look like they're just trying to wait for any aggression here. I mean, if you are Akron, strength is in numbers for you. You have to be able to use your pistols and try to find at least one pick, because then that can snowball. But it does look like Raze is up heaven with a Sheriff, I do believe. But Thunder, it's going to sneak in. He might have a timing here. Does he? No, but he's going to get blinded by the own bird. He is going to tag what looks like Brim a little bit. Nate's going to go out, tag Kai a little bit here, and then the retake's going to begin. Sire's going to pick off Pokey down in showers right now. Huge pick from them. The rest of Akron is going to have to funnel through. You lost your flank right there. It does look like Tap's going to go out, and it looks like Kai's going to... Oh, great shots by Adumti and Samuel to take this right now, and it does look like Thunder knows where he's at. And can he find anything? Ooh. Great shot, great headshot. Thunder's going to take him down. Flawless round for Miami to keep all their guns.
Great work. We did see there that little Radiant buddy on that gun. That was beautiful. But I was a little worried there because usually that does mean they can hit those head taps with the Deeg. But there was definitely no way they could actually take that round over from Miami, especially given how many people were already alive. But we are going to see Akron on a full buy, but they are only on half shields. They are currently very much broke. If Miami wins this, which they have a very high potential to win this, especially since they do have full shields here. If they win this, that would put Akron in a massive eco deficit for maybe the rest of this game, maybe just for the couple of rounds to start here. You have the immediate smoke going out, the kind of aggressive smoke to hold them back. Right now, the enemy Brimstone watching, waiting for someone to potentially peek through. Miami just waiting it out, not playing too aggressive, which is very smart for them since they have the not as powerful guns. Brimstone spraying through, falling back. They do have some return fire. Or no, that's just one of their friends from U-Haul. Everyone's just kind of playing safe. Not a lot of noise. They don't know where they are, but you do have a little bit of a lurk up from this Viper and this Deadlock on B. They're kind of playing a little bit more of an aggressive angle. Viper jump peeking long with the... and they're immediately out. Thunder right now going into U-Haul, going in with the Boombot. Everyone else just kind of following in. That Wingman is going to get taken out. It seems, yes, it's going to taken out by the Brimstone in the smoke, but they have taken U-Haul over. Sire right now playing more towards showers, not finding any contact as one Gecko lurks up here. Sire just kind of peeking, waiting. Thunder takes one. Very big pick here. That puts Miami currently at the numbers advantage, but if Sire gets taken out here, that'd be bad. Oh, Sire gets taken out by Bugs. Right now it is an even game. Adumti right now maybe getting watched by the Brimstone. Is he going to peek it? He does. He gets taken out by the Brimstone. Everybody right now pushing on. There is one still in garden area. Takes out our Sam. Takes out another one and then takes out three. A good shots from PokeChamp, but a rough round for Miami.
Definitely a rough round, but that you were expected to lose around. You're able to take one gun at least. You go onto your full buy here, having to win this round. This is how you continue the momentum if you're Miami. Don't get sit down onto a save here. You have to continue this momentum. Make it 3-1. A huge thing is Adumti has his ult online, the first ult of the game, and no one else is really, maybe Pokey is close with her Viper ult, but right now, no one else is close to their ult. So this is going to be huge. This could be huge for Miami if you are able to find value off of this, but it does look like they're going to start the round here and spread out. You do have some great shot by Thunder. Holy, he's able to take him down with a clean headshot there. Miami already has the advantage. Going into their gun round, it is 4-5 in favor of Miami. And it does look like Miami's going to regroup here, but you do have Poke on and off angle here. Does Miami suspect it? And it does look like Orb's going to go out. If they could catch it. Yeah, so they grab the ult orb and it's going to lock it down, but across, he's going to have to rotate out. That is a free sight if you're Miami. But Swing is going to spray down the Viper's pit and get to there to take the lead in the round. You have Sire working hookah right now. He could find a pick to potentially even up this round right now, but Miami unfortunately gets sprayed down right now. You have Brim working back towards A. You have Gecko holding. This round is slowing down. 37 seconds left. It does not look like Miami is planning on rotating. Does look like they're going to hit the site here. Gecko blind goes out, and everyone is on site. Sire drops out. He's going to get stunned, and all the util goes out, and it looks like Wingman is going to get the plant down here. Now it's just on Miami to be able to hold and stop this retake from happening. Molly's going to go out to try to force Sire up. It does. And Gecko Blind is ready. You have two there. It's going to get instantly shot, though. Good shot by Sire to take down Bugs. Oh, Swig with a great crowd. Kitex on the lurk. Diffuse is going to go out. Can you find the wallmate? You find one. Oh, it is going to get taken down. Spike is half, though. Kai, can you clutch it up for Miami right now? Brim versus Brim. 1v1. He doesn't know he's on. Actually, he has the read. He's going to back off. Oh, he's going to tap. He knows he has to defuse. Great shot by Kai to take down Force, and it's 3-1 Miami. Great shot, great round by Miami to bring it back. 3-1 Miami.
Kai was just dancing around there. He kept jumping out, pretending like he was going to peek, making the other guy get off the spike. That was huge. And then wrapping around and getting that, getting the deadlock there. That was a big pick, especially for like considering how much damage he had already done. Getting him out of there as he is already kind of warmed up a little bit. He's getting a little heated up there. You gotta shut that down. You gotta shut the boiler down. But now it looks like they're gearing up a little bit more towards an A push here. You do see 3 towards A, 2 towards that B area, doing that normal long Viper area or long Viper throw. No one on top of truck this round, as we see Thunder immediately peeking, not seeing anybody right now, just kind of pushing up, getting this little bit of short. The smokes are getting ready. He's going to do that one close and then one more towards showers. They do spot one more towards the triple boxes. Peeking out. They're going to fall back. Nade goes out. Is he going to peek? He's not going to play safe right now. Very good call. Boombot going out. That Brimstone getting massively damaged. Molly is down, or Spike is down, not able to get the plant down with Wingman. Thunder pushing in with Sam, finding that space back sight. And Brimstone gets taken out. That's one. The rest of the people are towards showers. You got 2 towards showers. Bugs taking out Sire. Ooh, Bugs taking out Thunder right now. You have 1 person towards heaven. That Deadlock is probably going to shoot and probably potentially catch someone. Did not catch anyone, trying to catch her own teammate, it seems like. K-Tax falling back, TPing out right now. We do have Samlon on the flank. Maybe going to be able to get a good pick here or 2 potentially. Waiting it out. The plant going to go down. They are kind of watching for him. They kind of expect him to be there. Samlon going to have a timing here. Sees one. Sprays down. Gets taken out right now. We do have K-Tax on a TP immediately. They lined up. That would have been a beautiful collab if he was able to get the shots off. But that round is going to go towards Akron.
You take away 2 guns there. Good defense by Akron. Able to get Bugs. Able to get off a few picks there. Miami, it looked like getting a little too aggressive there. He is going to have his ult now, which could be huge for Akron to bring this to a 3-3. But Miami, you have to be able to win this round. You do have 2 ults online. You do have a game changer right there in that Raze ult. If you can pick off someone with that and open up a site, could be huge. Right now, it does look like Miami is going to have to go on a little bit of a save. Kai going on a Hero Guardian right now. And you do have what it looks like Akron kind of on a nice buy here. It looks like they are going to be able to buy the next 2 rounds. So Miami, to go up 5-2, has to be able to knock them down these 2 rounds. If not, you kind of set yourself up, or Akron can kind of set themselves up for a good, decent run with guns. Oh, but Bugs could get peaked here. Samlon's going to get close, and it does look like Bugs is going to back off here. They are going to regroup here and head towards Lamps. They know where Miami's going to go. Thunder right now ready to pop his Raze all it looks like. They are just waiting for the execution to begin, and he's going to get taken down. Samlon and Thunder both get taken down right now. The execution has to begin. You have to find a pick. Reginator's going to find Sai. And it's just all crumbling for Miami. And Reg is going to find his 3K. Akron, a flawless round.
That was a very mild massacre there on Miami. A very rough round, but you can definitely see that now they're able to buy some guns, so maybe we could see a potential turnaround. Akron's economy is getting up there a little bit more now. You do have 2 ults online, the Brimstone and the Gecko ult, but on our side, we do have the Raze ult, which is going to be huge for entry onto site. That Brimstone ult, which could also be used for post-plant or trying to get onto site as well. And then Sire's ult, which is going to be good for economy. You're very close to 2 of your other ults now, so we potentially might have 5 good ults that we could use this round, depending on how early this pick goes out. Dog going up, the stim for the Dog. Dog immediately gets broke. Nope, Dog is still going in. Taking 1 pick, but gets immediately taken out by PokeChamp on a trade. Waiting it out a little bit, slowing down. Sai right now on the lurk. Everybody else lurking up on that on that long area. Samlon, blind going out, does not find anybody. Right now just grabbing orbs, grabbing any type of things that they may need. We might see an entry here from the Gecko ult, potentially, as we see the Deadlock watching and waiting for a contact.
They're going to find everyone out here, so the Bugs Lurk is going to have to be called back right now. Miami realizing they have an advantage here. They're going to split, and they're going to go for it. Oh, Brimwell's going to go out. Swing Force is going to find 2 on a stun. Great recognition right there. Oh, great shot by Kai, though, to even this round up. But right now, we have a fight hookah that could determine this round. Can you even it up right now? But you have Kai very low. Good shot by Sire to find 1. Cam's going to go out. He's going to spot him. Is he able to find anything right now? Spike is down on site. And a Rosa ult right there is going to miss hit back wall right now. Waste of an ult from Akron. Miami has a chance to bring this round back, but you do have one of your members on 8 HP right now. I don't think they're going to suspect. Oh, shot's going to go out. He's not going to find anyone. He's not able to. He's going to find 2, and Miami falls 4-3.
That was a little rough there. They did seem to potentially have a moment there, but if Sire was just watching for that elbow peek, he would have had that pick most likely, especially since that Brimstone did not immediately hit those shots, as we've seen Sire hit before. Miami's immediately sent back onto a save with the Deagles and potential Guardian hero buy from Adumti. We do have a lot of ults online for Miami, only one going more towards Akron here.
And the round is about to start here. And let's see what Miami has planned right now. It does look like they're going to head towards the B site here. And are they going to go for their fast push here? And Adumti's already ripping his ult. They have himself established here. Poke is going to barely escape with his life right now. Deadlock Wall is going to keep him alive right there. But it does look like they're going to get a second chance at it. Oh, right. They're aiming at each other right there. Kai's going to back off here, and the round's going to slow down.
Good little first contact there from Miami. As we see them pushing up here, they're still kind of just watching that flank or waiting for a little bit of a contact here on long. Watching for a cam? I think potentially. There's a pick for Thunder. That ult or that op is immediately going down. Adumti going in with the ult as well as Thunder Knight. Ooh. There was a little bit of a hit there. Is he going to shoot it into the... He does not shoot it in there. That might be a problem because now... they find the contact. There's one near Hookah. They take him out. Now there's just one remaining, and he is in spawn. We see the Brimstone pushing up. Does he have a potential to win this round? Probably not, but we're going to see him if he has potential. K-Tex right now watching in spawn area as you see that Brimstone. They don't know where he is yet, but they do have a slight hunch that he is in their spawn. Sire right now just watching flank. Peek out. Takes out K-Tex. Right now, they're just not playing together, which was not the best bet there, but they break that. And then Samlaw gets the pick. Good round. And they take out that op, which was just a huge, could have been a huge problem there, but they immediately took out the Gecko who had it, which was just very, very good. We do see Bugs immediately going back onto that operator with everyone else buying up more towards Vandals or Phantoms.
Definitely. Huge pick right there. Miami trying to claw back right now. 4-4. Trying to go into half, maybe up 7-5 right now. But you do need to win this round because if you're not, you're going to send yourselves 5-4 onto a save to give Akron a 6-4 lead potentially here. But it does look like Miami's going to shift it up and go right into this op, actually. He is on an off angle here. Great shot by Thunder to take down Bugs again. A huge shot to take down that off, and that's going to hurt the economy of Akron right there. And it looks like Thunder's going to find another one. It's just Raze left alone on site. They're going to go push. Are they going to find anything? No. They're going to have to back off, but you do have... Poke's going to be Poke's going to be right there. A great shot by Thunder for the 3K. Are they going to get him his ace potentially? He is on fire right now. Regan is going to try to shoot. Able to find anything. Sai's going to find one. He's going to find 2. Great round for Miami to turn it around. Take down that operator again and go up 5-4.
This Bugs is not having a very good time right now. 3-6 currently. Bro is a little bit rough down there. We do have a timeout from Adumti from Miami. Right now, Miami is doing very well against this team. I mean, 9-1, and you don't even have your main team right now. They're doing so well, playing together, getting those picks, getting those trades. Even the rounds that they lose, they're knocking usually they're knocking out a couple more of their guns and then kind of leaving them with like a little bit more of a scattered economy, which is huge. Right now, they're playing this so well in attack. And if they continue to do this, if they continue to get a little bit more rounds, sending it on to defense, then I'm sure that we can take map 1 here.
It would be huge to take map one against Akron, because I think they're thinking a little bit cocky like we thought of past few games. But Miami's playing resilient right now. They're playing great. They're playing together. You've seen major picks come out, especially that operator picks. 2 rounds in a row, he's been sat down, and the op has been into the hands of Miami, and the economy has been hurt right now. It is 5-4 Miami right now. Economy's looking good. You can definitely take this to a 7-5 half.
100%, 100%. And if they do that, the potential of them taking this home is so good, because we have seen Miami has such good retakes on this map. They just have to continue to play as they have, use the abilities that they have. They have a Sentinel now, which means that their defense is going to be a lot stronger than it may usually be. That Viper right now for them hasn't been doing as much as they usually do for Miami. When they have a Viper, it usually goes a little bit better than the Viper that they currently have. But we do see them kind of doing a split push here, 2 towards B long, maybe to try to get hit by that flash, or potentially try to make a little bit more noise. Thunder right now pushing up, getting that orb, trying to farm for that ult. You have a Doomty peeking. He may not expect this raise to be tucked in a little bit of a corner, cannot see him, so he's falling back, gonna run more towards B here. They still don't expect him to be on top of that truck. Thunder and Samlon together right now. That was right on that guy's head. If there wasn't a wall there, then he definitely would have hit a little bit of damage there. But right now we do have K-Tax pushing up in this long area. Pokey is very low on Akron. I don't know how this guy always lives on like the sliver of HP, but bro is still living it right now. Miami immediately rotating over towards B, as you do still have that 3 towards A. No contact as yet, besides Pokey getting massive damage, but everyone else just kind of playing safe, waiting it out, lurking up this long area. They usually don't push hookah, which means they probably know that they usually don't play someone in there. Fast push going out. A Doomty throwing wingman and blind, not finding any contact. Everyone fell off site immediately. The Molly goes out, but does not hit anyone since it was not for default. Thunder getting hit a little bit there, was very close to death because of that decay, but is fine because he didn't get too much damage overall. Right now, you do see Miami is at a huge advantage. They do have one ult. Akron ult going out. That's going to clear sight. So now they're going to know that there's no one on flank. K-Tax is currently in a weird position. He might have a lineup potentially. Oh my gosh, a Doopty through the smoke. Pokechamp picking out a Doopty. Samlon taking out 1, taking out 2. Oh my gosh, Samlon's pushing in. Last person's more towards long. Spraying through the smoke, does not find any contact. Brimstone right now is the only one. Oh! Samlon getting massive damage there. Great work from our team. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what Miami's all about.
I think Guy stepped I think he stepped into the teleporter by accident. He was trying to run all the way, but Samlon and Adumti locking down the fort, bringing it to a 6-4 Miami advantage right now. You have secured 6 rounds. Great for you. You continue this? Can you bring it to a 7-5, potentially 8-4 half? Go into defense with a couple rounds under your belt. Win the pistol round, and you could be set right now. We saw them win the last one. They definitely can win this one again, and it does look like Akron is forced onto a save for the first time in a few rounds. That operator buy is kind of killing them right now.
They do. Oh, Sire takes out 1, but it gets taken out. Immediately taking out the Viper, which is huge because that shuts down that ult immediately. Right now, we do have Akron with 2 ults, that Brimstone and the... Oh, Swig takes 1 out, pushing in. They might be able to get that pick, but it doesn't seem like it. Swig is on 1 HP right now, with everyone else pretty low. K-Tax throwing that molly for spawn, getting a little bit more chip damage. Oh, that is a Brimstone ult going out, is going to find K-Tax. Right now, you do have 1 on flank. He might find 1, but it takes out the... Oh my gosh, takes out the ult. That's 2 ults down for Akron that didn't do anything. Right now you have a Doomty. Oh, Samlon pushing in, gets taken out by 1, pushing out, gets taken out by the nade. A rough round for Miami.
They just were not expecting the flank from these two. When they realized it was there, it was too late. They were already getting shot and spammed. So Miami's going to have to go into this final buy round here, take on Akron with full guns here, and hopefully bring it to a 7-5 half. If you can bring it, if they bring it to 6-6, doesn't matter. You just have to be able to go out and win pistol.
Definitely. Now we do see them. Both teams seem to be on a bye here, which means the last round is going to be a very fair and even fight. We get to see how maybe this next half is going to play out. You do have 1, 2, 3 ults online for Miami. Samlon, Thunder Knight. You do have that massive entry for Thunder Knight's ult. Sire's great for figuring out where people are, which is going to be great because they do decide to flank a lot for Akron. And then Sam's, which is also great for that information. So as long as you keep these people alive and you use the utility that they have, then it's going to be great. You do have Thunder Knight pushing in, finds like a little bit of contact, going in immediately with that ult. Thunder Knight going in. Is he going to expect him close? Fires it! Gets the pick, but is on 2 HP. Are we going to see Samlon healing him up? It seems like they're just kind of waiting it out right now. Brimstone pushing in. Finds him. Thunder takes out Vorsies as well. Right now, Miami is up right now for a 4-3. Getting tagged by that. Ooh, gets taken out Thunder Knight. Oh, Adoomty getting that trade. Viper all going in. Viper taking out Adoomty right now. You do have that even trade-off right now. Blind going out. Taking out is a 1v1. Breaking that wingman. Molly going out. Does he expect the Viper close? He sees him. He takes him. That's a good round for Miami, bringing this to 5-7 advantage Miami.
That's what we talked about. Miami thriving in the chaos. That round, no one knew what was going on. Everyone was getting shot at. Trades were going out left, right, and center, but Miami able to keep their composure, bring it to a 7-5 half, which is huge right now. You go into this pistol round with a determination to bring this to 8-5 and start a run to maybe take map 1 right here. But then you have to go into Ascent and upset Akron, I think, on their own map pick here. Ooh. They definitely did ban Abyss, which has been Miami's strongest map by far. But it does look like Akron is going to go for a 2-2-1 split right now towards the B side. And it does look like Miami's going to fight for long here. Bugs might have a lineup for long, though. Let's just see where this goes.
We do have that Viper who's usually on that lurk. We'll see if that's any value for him, but it seems like he's immediately peeking that short area. Does not get any contact, but we are seeing this molly going out. That is immediately for Garden. That is a very good molly. Cutting off immediately that whole entire walkway. No damage there, though. Samlon and Sire playing together right now in the hookah. You do see the Rays pushing up into a Garden area as you see Sire and Samlon playing together. Adoomty rotating over. They are out. You see one. Oh, Sire Adoomty takes one. Adoomty peeks out again. Gets taken out, but does get a little bit more damage. Samlon blinding out. Does not find any contact. Everybody just pushing on the site. You do see Wingman going out. Are they able to break it? They break the wingman. That's a spike plant prevented. You do have Miami right now a little bit separated, but they are in a good position as you have Sire and Samlon right now waiting for that blind. The blind goes out, takes two. Thunder Knight right now. Oh my gosh, Thunder getting two. K-Tax getting one. Everybody right now. Oh, pokey flank. Sire taking it out. That is a very good round for Miami.
They were able to pinch Akron on site. I love that call for Miami. That's how you play the B site perfectly. Sire and Samlon just played together in hookah and long constantly. They didn't split up. They didn't give up the space either. And the site was so condensed for Akron, they couldn't do anything. They had to fight, and they swung into Miami, and Miami was ready for them. So Miami, again, winning the second pistol round of this game, goes into this up guns here, and with a chance to bring this to a 9-5, potentially with a thrifty 10-5 half.
Seen some good trips here. I kind of want to look at the Sire trips. Never mind. We are currently, I mean, hey, Cypher on this map is actually pretty good. The trips you could do, very impressive. But we do see Adoomty right now watching for this push. They are 5-manning into showers right now, which could be a very good call for them, depending on if they're able to catch K-Tax and Adoomty off guard. Everyone is watching this angle. What is that gun? That gun looks kind of cool. Anyways, you do have them 5-manning into, the smoke going out. Are they going to fast push it? It looks like they're about to blind through. Smoke's going to go down K-Tax if he mollies right now. Gets pushed out. Takes two. That Raze getting massive damage there on Miami's guns. Adoomty right now alone on site. Is he going to peek out to try to take a fight, or is everyone else just going to... he gets walled off right now. Miami pushing in, trying to maybe salvage this. You do have that Raze on, or the Viper on one shot. That Raze also quite low. Vorsi's taking out Adoomty. Spray going out. Samlon is alone. He's not going to have enough bullets to take it out, and Swig takes the shot. That was a flawless for Akron.
That was a huge round for Akron right there to take away all of Miami's guns, so you can save right now if you're Akron and just start to boost your economy as you throw Miami onto a save. We have a shorty, two sheriff, or we have a pistol, three pistols and two sheriffs coming out for Miami right now. So Miami has to be able to bounce back from this. You have Swig, the only one buying a Vandal right now. The rest of Akron is looking good on their economy. They're fine with the Guardians and Bulldogs because they know they can deal massive damage and potentially get frags. It does look like Miami's going to get aggressive here or just try to grab the ult orb. He's going to slide himself. Thunder. Oh, he's going to get... What? He's able to find one. Bugs is going to find two, though. Kai, he's stuck. Can he find one? Oh, the blinds. It might be misleading here. Oh, and he's not able to hit his shots. Not able to find one. Oh, but Samlon, can you have an insane timing here? He's checking. I don't think he notices.
No!
Oh, no, he's not going to hit the right click. Brim coming to cover poke. Last second here. Sire's going to pick off one gun right now, but he's left on 21 HP. Highly low chance right now. Miami can clutch this out, and Vorx is going to take him down 7-8 in favor of Miami still.
Ooh, that was a little rough there. I mean, I loved seeing that damage, but I think it was Sam. If Sam could have taken out that Viper, he could have had a little bit of a better chance against that Brimstone, or he could have given Sire a little bit more of a chance to win that, because Sire took on that Viper, and although he did end up taking him out, he did get so low from that Viper fight, and that probably could have put Brimstone in that situation, which then Brimstone could have gotten taken out by Sire if we're going off of like the normal way that it could have flowed. And then we would have seen Sire would have had that potential to win that, but now we see Miami is on a full buy here against Akron's kind of full buy / one Bulldog and some light shields there. Akron pushing up once again towards A. You have that ult going out right now. They do hear it. They do see that nade going out. Adumti getting killed by Bugs' Molly. That was okay. That was not a good start. And K-Tax getting taken out by the Rays. Rays getting taken out by our Rays. Right now the trades are just going out. Trying to spray down this Gecko right now, who is in U-Haul. Miami currently on a disadvantage right now with numbers. Gets taken out once. Right now, Sam is pushing in, does find that one pick, but Miami is still down a man. You have that Brimstone still in showers. That smoke going out. Ult coming out again, blind. That blinds the wing. Oh, saves him. Does he get the pick? He does not. Right now, Sire alone. Is he going to take out the Brimstone? Does not seem like it right now. Sire just pushing in, waiting it out. That wall goes down. Sire getting taken out by that Deagle from the Brimstone, tying it up 8-8.
A misplay by Adumti there, falling into Bugs' Molly. He's going to force Miami onto another save and a tie game here. Akron taking 3 of the last 4 right now to even it up. Miami does have Ray's ult online. Both teams have Ray's ults online. This could swing either way, but if you're Miami, Akron is looking set for a while. You have to knock them down a few pegs, and you have to be able to keep the lead here if you don't want to go into map 2 down a match. Let's see what happens here. It does look like Miami's going to group up towards Hookah here, and it does look like shots are going to go out. Are they able to find anything? Maybe. Oh, Razor's going to get pops. He's not able to find one. Folks, going to find one. Samuel's going to find a trade. Vork's going to find his 4. Miami crumbles, and it's Sire left to clutch, but it does look like Deadlock right here is anticipating. He knows it's the timing there. Oh, he's going to leave last second, and Sire's going to hear this. He's going to be able to pick up a gun, but he's going to get walled off. He is going to hear that wall. He is going to see it, so he does know. He can pivot. He did grab a gun, though. He is going to save this gun. He's going to go 9-8 in favor of Miami.
That was a massacre a little bit. Miami pushing out, immediately getting taken out. I mean, they did get that one pick, which has given Sire a gun, but you do have to get a little bit more than that, because currently you are down both in economy and in rounds. After this round, you'll be down in rounds. But they are keeping this pretty even. They just have to be able to hold back the line, because right now Akron is pushing in so heavily, getting those picks, and that's been a little rough for Miami right now. They just have to play together, get those trades, get those picks, and just they have to change it up a little bit.
Looks like Akron right now is just going for 5-man hits constantly, especially on that A side. Miami can't really do much. They're just allowing Akron to flow onto A. Every A player gets picked off. What I want to see, Doomty calling the timeout. What we've seen, he does need to call a timeout here. He does have to regroup his team right now, and they have to figure out a strategy for A, because they're just getting steamrolled right now. If I was Miami, I would play backside. I'm talking heaven, play off site, retake. It's the name of the game, and flank. Deadlock is not a good sentinel to hold the flank. It's definitely, she's more of a noise sentinel. I mean, plants, drop spots, not holding the flanks. You can walk by those easily. Miami has to be able to flank, maybe create some pressure. When they created pressure on site, Akron crumpled. We saw it in the pistol round. Now Miami has to get back to that. It's the true thing.
Definitely. As you said, the flanks would be great. You did see Deadlock watching that, but if he gives it up like that again, then we would be able to get that timing, get up there, get into like their little backline areas and take them out. They're getting some early picks there, and those lineups from the get-go are huge. It did kill. It just covers so much space. It covers all of that garden area, and then you do have that area where they pushed in, and then Adumti got taken out from that backside molly. They just have to play they have to expect the unexpected, which I mean, it's really hard to do, especially on a team that they just know a lot of things. Like you saw, they know their characters very well, and they're playing around each other very well. You just have to be able to split them up a little bit, maybe get those 1v1s, or just try to get those trades whenever you can.
You definitely have to be able to. And look at this by Miami. They're playing back. They're playing off sites, and they're playing on off angles here. This is what we like to see from Miami. You do have bugs on some Gecko lineups that have been nasty and have gotten him a couple picks right now. Alt's going to go out in favor of Akron. He's not able to find anything, but you do have Rays slotting himself. They're right there. This could go either way if you're Miami.
Oh.
Thunder's able to find two. Swings is going to take him down. Adoopty is going to push him back. And Miami is storming back right now. But Bugs and Forks are able to tie it up right now. Not what you want to see. 2v2 fight right now. Spike does not. Spike is in Bugs' hands right now. And it does look like they are bailing heavily right now. Bugs and Forks. It looks like they're going to regroup A and go showers. You do have Samlon towards the B. If you're able to find a Doomty right now, but how much util do you have is the true question. He does have Gecko for a post play. He might be able to find one at an off angle here. He does. No! Oh, the timing. He pulled out. It is 1v1 right now. Both of them are low. He's going to hear the teleport, though. He might be able to catch him on a timing. Oh, but he's just going to sit back in hookah right now. Oh, no. Oh, he can stop plant. He does stop plant. He has spike control.
Time.
Oh! Samlon
Samlon
ties the game up. 9-9.
He had me a little worried there. When he peeked down, crouch sprayed, I was like, oh, no. He probably could have played for time, but it was, I mean, getting that headshot there was huge. Bringing this back to a 9-9 round. You do see Miami is still on a little bit of a rough bye here with light shields, but they do have that morale boost of just getting that round win after a four-loss streak. But now they're back in it. They have the potential to bring this back and to take this first map home. Right now, we do have Thunder right now on the top of the leaderboard playing very well. If he continues to do this, then they can definitely take... Okay, it's
he
fine.
missed.
All good, all good. Now, they did see a little bit of people long, so he's going to fall back. You did see that that Molly for Garden falling back right now. Sire playing off-site, just waiting for those... that Molly. Very good Molly, getting those people out of that corner. One wire found right now. Sire just waiting back in spawn with the rest of his team. Everyone playing together. Very good call. All of site being cleared. You might have this Raze pushing into the smoke here potentially. Waiting for it. Holding. Pushing in. You see that gun? I think it's taken out. Sam, or the ult is going out right now. You have a very big disadvantage here in, oh no. I don't know what happened, but he just got sprayed through the smoke. K-Tax right now falling back. It seems like they might potentially be thinking about a save.
It looks like they definitely are. They're maybe trying to have Samlon be the hero and try to find a pick here. Oh, let's see what... Oh, he's going to get decayed. Great shot by Adoopty to save his teammate. Taking down that aggressive Raze right now. But it does look like he's trying to get out right now. Samlon left. Wall's going to go down. He's going to run. Miami's going to try to save 3 guns here. Woo! Oh, Kai's going to get taken down, but Adoopty's going to get the trade, and Miami's going to be left on 2 guns here. 10-9 in favor of Akron.
That was a good round from Akron. Get on site, hold down that site with all the utility, spray through smokes, get those picks. I mean, getting Sire there was huge. They just pushed in. We saw that gun barrel before they did, but he just couldn't react in time, and that Raze took out Sire. Now, we do see that they have a potential here to still bring this back. Miami is on a little bit more of a save round here, but we have seen them win these in the past. They just have to pick it up, get those shots, and win these rounds. Right now, Akron pushing a little bit more towards B. Not really a lurk. You see that Viper immediately rotating over towards A as immediately as I said, no lurk. But you do see him pushing up more towards that long area as Miami has done in the past with that one lurker. Just a little bit of pushing up. Not a whole lot of setup going on. Sire right now setting up on A as everyone else stacks B heavily. K-Tax and just everyone waiting out with not like super good guns, but maybe if they get those picks early, then they can get those guns and then potentially swing this round. Adoopty sitting on top, getting the one pick, falling off. Good call. Getting almost taken out. Ooh, almost takes out the Viper, but gets taken out immediately. Thunder picking up the gun. Just trading guns right now, trying to get those picks. Any damage that they get right now would be huge. And just bringing this back to even. You do see Thunder right now peaking. You do have Miami. Samlon is low, but also the deadlock on Akron is low. So you're kind of even in that regard. They do smokes, more smokes going out. Akron has a little bit more time to play with here. They have 50 seconds still. Pokey is peeking spawn here, trying to find that contact, trying to find that fight. Samlon not peeking too heavy. He might peek into this battle and not expect it. He seems like he's just wiggling right now, which is a very good call. Waiting it out. TP is going out towards A. Samlon right now. Ooh, there goes the pick. Pokey getting one pick on Samlon. Everyone else just kind of playing safe right now. Playing for, oh, the molly goes out. Pokey getting immediately damaged and falling back. Thunder right now watching for it as they leave, rotating a little bit more towards, it seems like they're regrouping and then they're going to run A. You do have Sire here, but they may not expect it. Sire right now watching for that showers push. Molly goes out, pushing in, no blinds. Do they spot him out? They find one. Does he take him out? He does not. Gets taken out by Swig through a smoke. Ult going out, shooting towards heaven. Thunder taking out Swig. Very good start. Thunder's going to peek through this. Is he going to fight? He's going to get taken out by the Gecko. K-Tax right now alone, waiting it out, trying to see if he can take a pick here. Right now, Bugs, it seems like he's watching for it. Takes out K-Tax. A rough round for Miami, but they did get 2 guns.
It doesn't really matter when you have an economy like Akron does right now. They can buy their teammates, and even though one of them is on 100 credits right now, one of them is almost near max. So Miami having to force up here. If Miami loses this, they're going to go on to map point broke and having to scrape together anything they can. They do have 3 ults here. You do have Brim, Sky, and Cypher ult. That can change rounds right there. Let's just see what happens here. Miami having to change something up to try to bring this to 11-10 half right now.
We do see Miami pushing it a little bit more heavily towards, or we do see Akron pushing a little more heavily towards A. We do see the Gecko lineup going out. I believe that's the one for close. Yes, it is. And they're not going to find any contact there. But now Miami does know that they're a little heavily more towards this A site, breaking that cam. Are they going to notice this first trip? It doesn't seem like they're playing slow, still not pushing up too heavily. As you see, that Viper is long right now, probably about a TP out, or just stick close and wait for that flank. Thunder right now pushing in. Pokey takes out Samlon. They're rotating more towards the A site right now, getting that plant down. K-Tex right now alone, or K-Tex alone on, getting sprayed through a smoke. And you do have Thunder probably about to get peeked by this Raze, pushing back. Getting taken out right now. Thunder getting taken out. Adumti and K-Tax playing together. It seems like this round might go a little more towards Akron, depending on if K-Tax and Adumti will save. Not going too well. It was starting out really good in these first couple rounds of the game, but Miami has fallen apart a little bit. It seems like it's going to be really difficult if they wish to pull this back, but they are capable. We have seen this before. They have come back from this. They just have to play together, play safe, get the trades, and, I mean, honestly, they just got to play well. They got to play together, get those shots, and not lose those ones.
They definitely have to. Right now, you're pushed onto your last leg here on your map pick. You can't go into Ascent, a map you haven't played all season, a map that you've instabanned. Doomsy's going to go hunting. Is going to find a pick right there. But it doesn't matter because they're just able to buy up for this last round. Miami force onto whatever they can. 2 Bulldogs in the light shields are going to have to be what's going to have to bring Miami into this game right now. 3 ults compared to Akron 0 right now. Miami backs against the wall. We've seen it many times. They are able to do this. They just have to be able to do it right now against the number 2 seed Akron, or you're going to be forced onto Ascent, a map you haven't played all season, on map point right there. So you have to be able to try to take this to overtime at least and try to, but it does look like Miami is going to be geared up right now. They're trying to hit this A side. Thunder might not expect one to be here. Great shot by Thunder to take down Poke right now, but it does look like the rest of Akron is geared up towards A. This is what we wanted to see. The flanks are going to come out from this entire team right now. You could put 2 and 2 showers right now. What are they going to try to flush out lamps?
U-Haul. Please.
Maybe?
Do it. Yes.
It does. He's going to have to try to escape. And all the front site. Miami and Akron have just traded sites right now. But Sire's on a flank too. Oh, the Bulldog headshots. Force is going to take down 4. Akron destroying everyone. And Kai left in a 1v3. Can he keep it alive for the team? He's trying. Sprays go down. 13 health. Akron closing. He's going to find one. Tap's going to go out. And that's gonna do it. Miami's knocked down 0-1 on their map pick, 13-9. Rough round right there. You weren't able to keep the defense up. Akron comes back from a 7-5 half. Unfortunate for Miami.
They had a good run there in the beginning. I mean, hey, for being off two of your main team members, they put up a good fight against Akron. And I'm very proud of the work that they put in. We did see a lot of really good rounds there. They fought really, really hard. We still do have the next 2 games. They could come back here on Ascent. If they play this very well, if they play this strong, then we could bring this back and they could they could win this still. There's still a chance. They just have to play their best in these next 2 games. And it's going to be really hard. It's going to be really a really big uphill battle. But I know that they can do this. They just have to play together, get those trades, get those fights, take those not take 1v1s, take 1v2s in advantage of them and get those wins.
It does look like we have a couple replays here. Great shot from Thunder right there. Great awareness, you know. He's able to take him down. This is a very huge round. Good clutch coming out. Kai just playing this so well. He read him like a book, to be honest. Again, just Miami played fantastic in the attack half, just was not able to keep it in the defensive half there. Unfortunate, but these are still some pretty good plays. Kai on the run. But again, Adupti getting the spray down right there. You have Samon hitting a daze shot to get a 2K right there, and then clutching it with the 3K on Bugs right now. Huge, huge plays from the freshman right there. You love to see it, but this round will go in favor of Akron right now. Again, see, when Miami was able to pinch them, when they had 2 lanes, they were able to condense the site. Samon, great shot right there. But again, Miami didn't pitch enough. They didn't make the site feel claustrophobic for Akron. They didn't feel like they were getting shot from all 3 angles. All they had to do was watch one angle and spray it down. That's all they had to do. Now, like you said, this is an uphill battle going into these next 2 maps. 1, you haven't played, and 2, that you haven't really won on. It's going to be very hard for you to come back here, but we are going to let the players take a short little break. We're going to take a short little break. Do not go anywhere. More Valorant esports coming your way. Ascent Map 2 coming shortly.
And we are back after a little bit of a rough game there for Miami on Bind. They tried their hardest. They were putting up a good fight there in the beginning, but sadly could not keep it on their defensive half. What did you think about their last game there, Trey?
You know, I was watching it from the production upstairs, and things were looking really great from the start. You know, Miami just really showing out that even with the 2 subs, they could still have performed very well. Maybe caught Akron a little bit off guard in that first half. You know, Akron might have been expecting a little bit more of an easier match compared to what they're doing right to what's happening right now because of how the records lined up. But I think Miami really should Akron run for their money, and then maybe some things start to fall apart for Miami. Maybe they're more comfortable on attacker half on Bind compared to defense. Miami's always been stronger on attackers, at least on attacker half, pretty much every map, at least this semester. So that could have been something Akron could have maybe locked in a little bit, as they say, or could have been a different reason. But I think that showing from Miami that first half can definitely show that they can go into this next half of Ascent and still show some prowess against a team that's supposed to beat them based on how records are going. But I think even with the subs that are in place tonight, I think Miami still definitely has a good chance.
Very true, very true. And going into Ascent, we have the potential of flanking in Ascent is very, very easy. Taking that mid space is going to be paramount for either team. Pushing into those main areas is going to be good, but if you have a Sentinel, which this map usually calls for like either a Cypher or a KJ, then pushing immediately onto those sites is going to be really difficult. You're going to need something to potentially break trips like a Raze or a Sova. Sova, really good on this map. I mean, one of the best Sentinels on this map, or sorry, initiators on this map, definitely. But then you might have like a Jet or a Reyna. We might see a Doomty run back Reyna again, which would actually be very good for them since they will need to surprise them a little bit with what they're going to be playing, especially with not having their normal amount of people. We might see a Brimstone. I would hope to see a Brimstone, but usually Brimstone isn't met on this map. But we might see an Omen or a Clove, potentially one or the other. And then I mean, whatever else that everyone else feels like they want to slot into.
Yeah, they could just run the default comp, which I think is what they ran last time they played this map, which was in one of the first weeks of the season. But it's been a long time. Maybe they've been cooking up some different comps in scrims, or maybe because of the subs, they have to try out something a little more experimental. But it seems like we'll find out right now as we're going to go into Aiden Select what the comps are looking like. Looks like Akron is just going to be locking in that default Ascent comp. But Doomty immediately locking in a Clove, which already shows that Miami's going to go for something a little bit more experimental compared to what's traditionally been seen on Ascent for the past couple of years.
We do see Sire on that true to form Cypher. This man is very good on the Cypher. We've seen him plenty of times play, but let's hope that he can turn it up here. You do have Samlon Thunder, Samlon on the Cypher, or on the Sova. With K-Tax on the Phoenix was a very interesting pick. I would not have expected that. I would have expected I mean, maybe Thunder to go on the duelist approach, but they switched it up and had K-Tax jump onto it, which I believe he said he was either a Phoenix main or I think it was Brimstone as well, and it was just interchangeable between those two. And so they decided to kick him off the controller role completely and slot him into the duelist role. So hopefully we get to see him turn it up a little bit and get to see some good duelist gameplay from him.
Yeah, it could have just been a situation where Kaitax didn't really feel comfortable on any other controllers, and Adam was just like, you know what, you can take the duelist just to make sure that we have a controller, a different kind of controller, because Brim isn't necessarily ideal on this map. And maybe Adam was like, I'll go Clove, a little more aggressive controller, so I still take that duelist initiative if I need to. But yeah, we do have 3 very aggressive players then with Doomty on the Clove. So we'll have to see how this attackers half, especially where it works out. Especially with Miami already being pretty decent on this attacker side. But it seems like Akron is getting geared up to just immediately hit the A site in full force, which we do see Sire set up for this side of the map. So that trip could cause him some trouble, but they do have this over there. If he bought any shock darts, he could be able to break that, but we'll have to just wait and see. As Akron's going to swing this corner, Sire able to spot them out with that camera, and it seems like Akron's going to start their taking site pretty soon. That trip is going to catch out the Jet, which is going to allow Sire just to safely spam him through the cage. Sire's going to get ran up on by Swig, though. It isn't going to fall. Thunder able to get the trade, though, and dashing on the site, trying to get some more people down. Samlon, unfortunately, going to be shocking himself a little bit. Both players going to be attacking from heaven here. Samlon jumping down, unable to get one. Kaitax getting one, but is going to fall to Vorses. Unfortunately, that is going to be the first round going to Akron.
That shock dart, if that was able to connect, that would have been huge. Massive damage immediately onto those 2 that were behind Generator. That second one also did massive damage. So if you would have hit that, then he definitely could have probably taken them out with that second one. It was just, it was kind of funny to see it bounce and hit himself. But, very sad. But we did see a very good display there from Sire. If he didn't peek out immediately like that, he might have been fine, because Swig was then just able to take him out, which did give them an advantage there when they were also take out the person with that KO Molly. We do see Miami grouping up heavily, maybe trying to trade off this Deagle towards mid. And they're doing another A push. As you see Sire towards B, everyone else kind of stacked towards A here. They do hear that orb getting picked up, but they do have a massive gun advantage here. I believe I see a Vandal right now just playing together, about to push in. The smoke goes out, blinds go out. They're pushing in, might spray through here. Ooh, massive Doomty getting a pick, but Sire getting, oh my gosh, that was a lot went on there. Samlon getting a pick along with a Doomty. That was just getting taken out through the smoke there. Sire alone currently gets taken out by Bugs through the wall. Very rough round for Miami, but they did get those 2 guns on their save.
2 guns down. Akron is still able to save those 2 rifles that were bought last round, which is huge for them. But Miami able to full buy rifles now for the most part. Samlon, though, is going to be going for Light Shield Odin. Most likely just going to be going for a little spray there on the B site. But we'll see if Akron even decides to hit there. It seems like they're going to go for what's been working, which has just been a heavy hit of the A site. Miami is still more prepared for the B site here, especially having Sire switch sites entirely, expecting something different to happen. But we'll have to wait and see. We do see Akron, gearing up for that. We do see the KJ, though, is going to be just lurking over towards the B side. That could mean we could get a pick here for Miami if that KJ decides to get too aggressive here. But it seems like Akron's just going to be playing back with that KJ and getting ready to execute onto the A site yet again. 3 players of Miami are ready and waiting, though. We'll have to see who makes the first move here.
Smokes go out right now, just waiting. That drone goes out. Blinds go out. Thunder right now trying to spray down heaven, gets out. Dart goes out, tags those people. You have the Viper or the Jet pushing up. K-Tax gonna blind out. Takes out the feet, or gets taken out. K-Tax peeks out, gets rid of the Jet right now. You do have an even matchup right now with the Samlon, maybe about to get hit by that Dart, gets taken out. Swig getting that big damage there, big pick. Bugs taking out Sire right now, just losing on their buy right now. Bugs taking another one. A Doomty alone, about to get peeked from heaven here. Takes out, does not take out anyone, and gets taken out there. A rough round for Miami, especially on their bye.
Yeah, that's really not a good round you like to see. To lost for Miami, and that also allowed Akron to pill up a KO ult, which for attacking site, especially at this B side, would seem like they're about to hit, could be very detrimental to Miami's defense. You see Kaitax one off of that Phoenix ultimate, which can be decently good for getting information. It recurs so fast. It is pretty good in that aspect. But Vortex also went off his ult here, so the ultimate economy is looking more in Akron's favor here. Just getting more kills across the board is going to lead to that, and of course the normal economy as well. But it seems like Akron is going to be going for a full B side hit this time, which Miami seems to have fully switched over to A side, but Akron just also switched into the same thing here. So Sam's got to back up, and almost immediately that Arcane Scarf is nice, though. I wish I had that.
We do see them pushing it immediately into the spawn, taking Sire out. Sire just full running it up. Samlon getting sprayed down by the Odin here, pushing in. That Molly is going out. He's just running it into the smoke, does not care. Gets taken out by PokeChamp. PokeChamp getting taken out through the smoke by Thunder. Right now, everybody is in, hey, right now everyone is stacked up together. Thunder trying to get that gun, gets the Odin right now, pushing out, maybe trying to take that fight, does not currently see anybody. K-Tax and everyone getting blinded. Does he realize he has that Odin? He does. Thunder right now having the gun advantage here potentially. Takes one. Are they? Jumping, trying to avoid the sprays, avoids it, lives, peeking right now. Ooh, gets taken out by Swig. Doomty right now taking that fight, blinding him, taking out one. That's a good round or good fight there. K-Tax pushing in, maybe trying to find a fight with this KO. The KO blinding out. Nope, just darting right now. K-Tax pushing in, trying to fight that backside area. The smoke is for him, but it's going away. Peeking out. Maybe he can just keep him backside and then keep that damage. Does not matter. Bugs taking him out. Maybe they can get blown up here. It does not seem like there's enough time for them, and they are able to live with the Odins, especially. These Odins are super oppressive right now.
Yeah, the Odin's coming out, especially from the side of Akron now this round. We did see someone buy that a couple rounds ago, but Akron's decided to, buy it back at Miami in full force here. Vortex still has that all up for Omen. This could have some interesting plays here. We'll have to wait and see how that ends up being used. Swig is one off of his ultimate. Once he gets that bomb down, this is going to be pretty good for post-plant, especially having that Odin too to be able to spray from far away. Could be a pretty good play here. So I'm assuming that Akron will just play for that Sova ult once that goes through. But Akron immediately going to go on the B site. That camera is going to be going out from Sire, able to tag the Jet, but Akron just still going to be walking around the site. That Omen is going to be TP into Boathouse, completely securing the site for Akron. They're just going to get that bomb down quickly and going to have to defend against Miami onslaught, as the entirety of Miami did decide to fall back here and wait for the rest of the team and is about to go on the site here. Bugs getting ready with a flash, though, is going to end up trying to throw that flash here. K-Tax is going to be running in with that ultimate. Is going to flash out. Isn't going to get anything, unfortunately. But Engineer also taking down Samlon. We got a Doopty and Thunder Knight fighting towards the stairway. He's able to get one, gets two. Oh, but both go down to Swig's Odin here. We do have K-Tax fighting PokeChamp, which just fall back into their spawn and is going to go down two to PokeChamp's Odin. These Odins have been dominant for Miami right now. And maybe a little bit of Odin spray also going to the body there. I don't know, maybe he's confused. He didn't think it was actually dead, but the round is over, buddy. I'll assure you that.
I mean, I honestly hate Odins. Odins, super powerful gun. Just sit and spray. It's definitely just a crouch spray. Wait and hope and pray that you hit him. And it requires not a lot of skill, and that's why I kind of hate it. But when you use it well, as they have, I mean, I gotta give them kudos. They're playing this very well with the Odins that they have. We do see Miami forced onto a save here with the two Odins and the three Phantom more towards. Oh, Sire does not get taken. Oh, the trips are gone though. That's gonna be rough for them because they're immediately gonna get on this site. Spraying through, does not find any contact. This Jet looks like she's gonna push spawn. No, immediately pushed on the site through stairs, ignoring the spawn push as it did cost him a life a couple times. Nope, just the delayed push into spawn here. We might see a contact here. The Jet waiting, watching. K-Tax has his getting taken out. Takes out one. Thunder getting that trade. Jumps out. Gets that pick there too. Thunder pushing in with his getting massive damage, but is not able to take him out. Is he going to expect taking out that? They get that gun. They're going to get that Odin, which is going to be super helpful for them on this retake. Dart going out does not take anyone out. Akron right now with one person low. This Dart, if it was going for the little, getting taken out there. But if he would have shot that Dart for the triple box area, he would have gotten some massive damage. K-Tax, pull out your gun. Please. Yes, last one is one shot. Will you get the pick here? No, he expects him back sight. He's not going to take him out, and he's going to peek and take it out. Oh, my goodness. He did not expect him to be on that box area, which was just rough. And now he's going to get taken out by the Dart or by that, but they doesn't matter because of that money. The money that they have is just,
Yeah, Akron has insane economy right now, and that was really unfortunate. That's almost the worst way you want to die, excuse me, just getting completely wrapped, having no idea where the enemy is. That's unfortunate, but Akron picking up another round, bringing things to 6-0, which is just an insane lead going into the rest of this half. Miami has to win this round to have any sort of chance to maybe even tying up this half. But Miami also need a timeout to have a sort of a major gameplay change here. But we'll see what happens. K-Tax is getting ready with a flash, and a Doopty ready for the decay here. Seems like they're getting ready to fly all of Akron, which decides to swing a main. K-Tax getting two, but Thunder Knight going down to Vortex. PokeChamp getting a pick on the Sire. And that was a good first play for Miami, but things are already back to even after some A few good picks there from Akron as well. The KJ is already up all the way up mid. Salmon just sitting on site. Seems like it's calm for the rest of Akron just to fall back to the B site. We'll see if Salmon's able to take down PokeChamp before the rest of Akron gets here.
PokeChamp pushing into our spawn right now, getting a little bit more space. But we do see Miami still waiting, hasn't rotated quite yet. Samlon waiting and watching. They're gonna push back side here. He sees him. Oh, the timing! He gets him. Is he gonna peek out? He is not. He's gonna play safe. He's gonna peek out here. Finds another. Does he find the third? He finds the third. That's what I'm talking about, Samlon. That's what we love to see from you. That's our freshman. Let's go.
Huge play, huge 3K there from Salmon. Finally picking up around for Miami. Things are starting to finally maybe look a little bit better as they're going to have the economy to continue buying forward. They're not able to pick up another operator, or I'm not sure if that was saved from last round or not, but still having an operator nonetheless. Seems like he did sell that for Vandal. They're going for a little bit of a safer option. Odin's still coming out from both sides. You know, on a set especially, there's a little bit of an unwritten rule that no one buys an Odin, but as soon as someone buys an Odin, both teams are free to buy Odins. And I think that's what Akron decided to do. Maybe that's what that little spray was about earlier. They're like, you're going to buy an Odin, well, we're going to do it to you in full force as well. So I guess, you know, the gun is in the game for anyone to buy, though. So we'll just see what happens, I guess, with the Odin buys. Thunder Knight is going to be swinging into bugs, though, going for a little bit of flank through mid as all of Akron decides to use their KJ onto the B side. Isn't he still singing main? But as that KG ult decides is gonna finish out, they're gonna end up taking the site there. Sire might be able to still fight bugs here through mid, but it seems like both players are kind of stalling each other out. The rest of Miami has to worry about the site though, as the bomb is going down for Akron. That ultimate is going out for Miami. Samlon able to get maybe some damage down, but Thunder Knight going down to Swig. But Sire was able to get the pick on the bugs. Kaidex taking on PokeChamp, which allowed him to pop his ultimate. Gonna use that ultimate to try to run on the site, get any sort of info. But forces popping his Omen ultimate into Garage, and Samlon was completely unaware, and that's also going to be Kaidex going down. That was an insane use of the Omen ult from Vorcez. The rest of Miami knows he's there now, but that allowed him to get 2 free picks onto Miami, which is going to allow them to be in a way worse spot. Adupti able to get a pick onto him, though. Adupti getting another on the Regenerator. Swig just sitting backside alone. It's going to be Adupti versus Swig here. Swig has that Odin, which can break through the wall there. Doomty, though, is going to try to swing from the other side. No, we're going to go down to Swig. That's going to be another round going to Akron, unfortunately.
Please blow up, please blow up, please blow up, please blow up, please blow up. Yes! Okay, we're back. We're good now. That was good. That was good damage on their economy there. But we do see them getting forced onto some little bit more light shields here, which is super big because Miami then, well, they are also on a little bit more of a rough buy, but that still does kind of even the playing field a little bit more. One ult from Sova for Akron right now. Swig right now having that ult online with the potential KO ult as well, which would be very, very problematic for Sire, whatever side he's on currently. And then you do see Miami has one Clove ult, which could be very helpful, but it just depends on the way you use it. Right now we do see, pushing in. He finds one. Swig spraying him through the wall. Adumti right now with his ult. Are they going to rotate out? They're just going to immediately leave. That's Adumti dead. He cannot do anything. Wait, he's rotating through mid, trying to meet him as well. He's not going to have enough time, though. They're not going to peek. He's just going to go out here. That is Adumti dead there. Sire pushing in, maybe trying to fight this KJ. KJ might expect this, though. Sees him, takes him out. Pokey right now alone on site, trying to hide a little bit. They do see Thunder taking one from Heaven right now. Everyone playing together very well. You do have 2 Miami, 3. Oh, getting sprayed through the wall. Takes him out. Good shots. But sees the second. Does he take the fight? He's taking the fight. He gets hit by the dart, falling back, spraying through the wall. He gets him, gets 2. Rough round for Miami. No, they look so good there. They look so good.
It was so good, then this all went down. So with that Odin has been just getting some insane picks this entire half, and it seems like Miami's going to be forced into, unfortunately, another save here. Doomty going with that hero rifle as usual. He likes to pick that up, try to use his aim to get some extra kills for the team, and if it costs him some worse eco in the next round. But we'll have to see what happens. Akron's eco's hurting a little bit too, so, you know, especially if you get that kill on the Swig, that could mean Akron is set up to at least not be eco-dominant for the rest of the round. If you at least get some good picks this round and win the next one, we'll have to wait and see. Miami's looking at best a 4-8 here, which is not looking too great. Maybe based on the comp, if they win and post around, they might be okay, but things are not looking too great here for Miami. But they're going for a huge flank through mid, which is going to leave Akron forced to just get outside as fast as they can so they can't get caught off guard. But Sire's going to go down to Regenerator, who immediately pushed through CT, and it's just going to go back through their spawn and fight mid here. But the rest of Miami is going to be sitting in main, going to get flashed out. Vorcez taking down 2. Doomty going to try to fight for his life. Is able to get 1 somehow, but Kaitak sitting back with that Sheriff is just going to have to do with what he can get, maybe get a pick or 2. Is he get 1 on the poke? but is not going to take down Reginator. Poke was playing anti-flash, but, you know, Kaitax decided to swing that and said, you know what, let's just try to get a kill. He did get one, but that's going to be, unfortunate, the round not going to Miami. A couple guns out of Akron's hands, but they still have plenty of money to spare going to this next round as well, so Akron's not going to be worried about their last round buy. So they're just going to go full buy up on everything. Miami able to buy somewhat. Adupti not really, though. Able to light shields guarding this, though. But, you know, if Miami loses this round, it's not looking good. This could end up being a 1-11.5 if they don't end up cleaning up this round based on how the economy is going. So Miami really needs to win this round, or else it's going to be deficit too hard to come back from. They can't even depend on the 9-3 curse at that point. So we're going to have to see what happens here. But Akron is going for a split push towards A and mid. It's going to be hitting this side pretty hard here, as Kaitax is going to have to fight the mid, as they're all just going to be running down here.
We do have K-Tax right now watching and waiting. Those KO blinds have been super oppressive for Miami. We do see K-Tax getting damage through the smoke. Swig taking him outside right now. Isolated Heaven trying to fight with Thunder. Maybe Thunder pushes out here. Maybe he just waits. He may not want to get that pick. Might not want to give them that pick there. Sire, jumps up. And Adupti getting that trade. Sits in that. Oh, no, he's dead. Oh, he does it. He lives. He lives right now, running away. But he gets taken out by Bugs from that from a garden area. Gets taken out again. Samlon getting that pick there. Does he spray through? He falls back. Maybe he tries to save it. He gets taken. How?
That was an insane spray through. I think he just canceled the drone and then swung out and sprayed through the wall and just hoped he would be around the corner, which I guess just happened. That's the Odin on this map, man. It just can do some crazy stuff like that.
This map is made of paper.
This
map is completely paper.
It might as well be a paper mache creation.
Exactly.
In middle school, anyways, Miami in a 110 deficit. Things are not looking too good right now. Akron, though, I'm sure is loving this lead right now. They do have an insane economy advantage, able to full buy guns, have one ultimate on deck. Forza is able to get some great use out of that Omen ult in the previous round, so we'll see how that goes. I assume Thunderknight's going to be popping that Jet ult right away, and yep, that's exactly what's going to happen. Sire's going to get hit pretty hard here on the A side, though. He's going to have to fall back. Use that Guardian to spray through. Kaitax able to get one kill on the Reginator through tree. Is going to fall back too. Akron decides to fall back with the spike at least. Is going to maybe join KJ up mid, but they might be preparing for a rehab of the A side as well. KJ is going to be up mid. Might be able to face Sandlon here. We'll see who decides to get peek first. No, someone decided to ADS right as PokeChamp was peeking. They're not able to get the trade, though. Isn't able to pick up that gun too, which is going to be huge. Might be able to drop that for a teammate because he still has that ultimate. Sire, though, getting aggressive, trying to pick up that Vandal. Is going to be able to pick it up, fortunately. That could have been very bad if Akron decided to peek that. Vorsa's taking out a Dupti, though, up Heaven. Sire in a decent position with that trip. Could get one pick here if he doesn't get shock darted. He's going to get shock darted once, twice. It's going to be very low. Spray going through, not able to kill him, though. It's just going to get spray swung. It's going to take taken out by Bugs as well. Thunder not getting a good kill, though, with this ultimate. Vorsa's going to be TPing out. Where's that TP to? To Beast out with the bomb. He's going to be alone with 30 HP. Miami has 2 players left with full HP now after coming out of that Phoenix ult. So Miami's going to be in a pretty good position here to just win this round. Bring things to 210, but they have to play smart. They have to not give Force as his ones. They have to peek together. They have to make sure that they know where he is and play off each other. We'll have to see how this round ends up playing out.
We do have Voices right now playing around this smoke, maybe waiting for them to push. Thunder Knight right now waiting it out, expecting him to be in the smoke. He's not going to expect him to be close here. He finds one. He does not get the second one, though. Thunder getting a 4K massive round from Thunder. Very good work. We were a little nervous there for a moment because he was in a very, very good spot there to take out Miami. But we were able to get that pick and move ahead into a 2-10 half. And now we have the comeback. It's very possible. 2-10, that's just another 9-3. You can still do this. It's just one extra round. You just got to take it. You can do this. You can come back. You just have to fight well. You have to be aware of everything that you're doing. You can't get isolated. You have to trade. You have to get those ones. And you have to just keep rolling with it. You can't let them get steamrolling. Otherwise, you're just out. You're out of the game. Getting, maybe losing here. Losing this game might be the decider. You have to win this pistol.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of Miami comebacks here, so it is definitely possible. I'm a little curious why Miami didn't decide to use any timeouts at all that last half. Things are looking dire in multiple situations, and they had buy rounds where it would be a good time to take a timeout, and they just didn't really do that. You know, the last map, they did use both the timeouts in the first half of the round, which is something I thought might happen here, but, you know, maybe Miami's a little more confident that they'll just take so many rounds on the attacker side that they want to save it for later. But, you know, that does leave Miami in a pretty bad spot here in terms of deficit. They can't make a whole lot of mistakes, but Miami's going to be splitting up towards mid and A, so they're going to try to fight through tree. Thunder Knight dashes out, but it's passing right into Reginator's bullets, and Bugs is just preparing that molly there. The rest of Miami, though, is going to be split up still between mid and A. Sire able to take down one. Adupti not able to get the trade immediately. He's got to back off with just a little bit. Might be getting peeked by Forces as well. Ooh, both players low. Had to reload. Dubji's in a pretty bad spot here. The rest of Miami's going to be joining him, try to maybe bait off him or to just make sure that he's okay. Vorsa's rotating off as well. Going to be going to fight back towards the mid potentially. Miami kind of stuck in the back of mid. They do have some space taken though, but they aren't really sure about anywhere on this map yet. Tree is smoked off. Top mid is smoked off. They can't really go anywhere. They're going to decide to fall back and probably go back towards A main, but Akron is already ready with their KO just sitting there and with their Jet now joining him as well. Miami's in a pretty bad spot here. Maybe they can use some util, though that shock dart could have some high value as a lot of Akron's players are on pretty low HP. They could die to just one shock dart. So I have to wait and see what happens here. Miami's going to have to hit the site pretty soon, though, as there are only 30 seconds left on the clock.
Especially with the low HP, they still have a very good potential here to take this home. They just have to keep Adam alive. Those are Doomty alive. Those smokes are going to be super helpful. Dropping smokes immediately. You do have 2 on this site. You do see the Jet. Are they going to take him out? They take him out. A Doomty spraying him through the wall. You do have that KO back site. Those mollies. Bugs taking him out, flashing through, finding a contact. Maybe he finds the fight. He gets taken out there though. Vorsy's taking him out from garden area. That was just a rough round. They looked very good there for a moment, but the utility dump and just all the people peeking from different angles, you really couldn't do anything. And Sam was just out of ammo. He couldn't really do much, so he just had to sit there, reload, and just take the bullets. They are buying up here, though. Miami is on a buy up here, so that maybe they can have a potential to win this. They do have a good chance. We've seen many wins in the past from the second round. They just have to turn this around, take this home. PokeChamp with the hero Odin and I think they bought full utility, taking a Doomty out from the beginning of the round. This is going to be a little bit of a rough round. To PokeChamp getting hit immediately by those by the dart, by the Cypher cam. They're going to push in here super heavy, find a fight. Do they find the Cypher? Cypher getting hit, but does not get taken down. He's trying to pick up the gun, gets taken down there. Samon getting a trade, taking down the Jet, falling back, getting blinded. He lives, though. Final one remaining, gets taken down. A rough round for Miami, bringing this 2-12, and they don't even have the guns to potentially back themselves up.
Yeah, this is a rough round, and PokeChamp's Odin just really sealed the deal, and was able just to keep that pressure on them, making them not really able to get on out of main too well. We do have Miami able to buy up something, though. They really have to buy as much as they can, because at this point, they're going to have to win 10 rounds in a row to even bring this to an OT potentially. So Miami really can't make any more mistakes at all. They have to use the guns that they can. They have to use impeccable playmaking. Even a timeout would be nice, but I think it's too late at this point. They just really have to just have some incredible playmaking and just really make no mistakes that they can secure these next couple rounds. This round is definitely winnable, though, if they play their cards right. We'll see what happens here. Thunder Knight getting swung out by the Outlaw. Bugs is able to take out Samlon, though. Bugs also taking out Thunder Knight. Regenerator joining the rest of the team as Miami's just going to be having to fight mid to try to have any sort of chance of winning. Doomty able to take on Vorsa's, though, but immediately getting traded by Regenerator. PokeChamp taking on Sire as he was spotted. Kaitax alone with this Bulldog back towards A without the bomb. It's just Kaitax against the world right now. He's going to be waiting around this corner, hoping that Akron would get too aggressive and he get a free pick and maybe pick up a gun and just let Akron keep giving him ones here. But we'll see what happens if Akron gets a little too cocky here. But no, Resonator able to take on Kaitax, and that's going to be Akron with a commanding victory over Miami. 13-2, bringing down Ascent very, very swiftly. Maybe they just wanted to go home early or something. That was insane.
That was insane. I mean, it was just a massacre. They proved very much so why this is their map of choice. They had so many KO, Cypher lineups. The Omen played very well with the smokes and the blinds. Jet getting those picks, and just the Odin from PokeChamp. All of them played so well together. And even if they didn't frag out, every single piece of them, or every single part of them, had such a great plays. And our players just could not match it. And it was so sad because we did see a couple good plays, a couple good fights there, a couple good shots, but it wasn't enough. It didn't add up to enough rounds where they were able to even have like a potential chance of coming back. 10-2 is possible, but once you lose that pistol, all those chance of winning just kind of goes out the window, because then you're most likely going to lose that second round there. And then the third round, even if you have guns, it's just an uphill battle. You have to always keep winning round after round after round, and it just wasn't enough. And sadly, Miami could not keep up with Akron, and they proved why they're the second top in the league right now.
Yeah, Akron really showing a strong performance here. I'm sure Miami is a little bit sad here to have had to play this match without two of their players, two of their starters here, both of them being unavailable. The sub still though, I thought Phil did a pretty good job. Is gonna fill the role pretty well, but Akron did show, like you were saying, why Ascent was their map of choice. We're gonna see some clips here though from Miami. Some pretty good plays here all around, but just some of them didn't really collect into a round. That was Miami's first round win. just happening right there. With that right click kill and just getting another one there. Nice 3K there. But Akron just really showing a commanding lead that entire time and did take the victory pretty quickly there. I'm a little bit surprised why Miami didn't ban Ascent if Akron was so prominent on this map, did so well, and we last time we played it we did not do too well. Maybe Miami was a little bit worried about a different map, just based on how VOD review turned out. Do you have any more thoughts about how that map just went?
I don't believe so. I believe I voiced my piece, but
Okay.
we are going to end it here for tonight. Great work from both teams. Sadly, Miami could not keep up with the smoke of Akron, but hopefully we will see some good games here when we go off to LAN. Please be sure to tune in. Thank you all for coming out, and see ya.
Thank you. Hello, we're back with an update. Unfortunately, we did thought we end the stream, but we just want to say this was our last stream of the season. We were just doing a little bit of a correction. We will not be streaming those LAN matches that we mentioned in 2 weekends from now. The 23rd, 24th. Those will be streamed on twitch.tv/ESC_conference, I believe. You can check our Twitters for that. Just a couple last things. We are still raising money for Diabetes Day, and there's going to be a QR code in the corner. That'll be up a little bit longer, that corner. And maybe leave a link in chat. So make sure you scan the code, click the link to donate. We would really appreciate it. And yeah, that's the last stream of the season. I would like to say some thanks to Lucas, my co-caster, and Aaron, the other Valorant caster as well, for being amazing additions to the squad. Being freshmen this semester, they really added to the team and filled a role that we had missing. As my old co-caster is no longer here at Miami. I almost said no longer with us. He's not dead. He's doing perfectly fine. He just did not return to the university this semester. I'd like to say some huge thanks to the production team for making these streams happen every single semester. It makes me as a broadcast lead very happy that they're able to bring things together, and I really appreciate everyone here, and everyone's doing a great job. Yeah, even some of them are going to do some great things. I hear Aaron is commentating a tournament this weekend. I'm not don't have the Twitch for that, so I'm not sure how you can catch up on that. But if you can find Aaron in our Discord, I'm sure he'll tell you all about it. But anyways, that does leave Miami at 6-6 for the LAN, which is the 23rd and 24th. Make sure to keep track on all our socials. Twitter.com/ or at RedHawksGG on all platforms. Keep track of our Twitter, especially. We're going to be posting about the LAN happening in 2 weekends. Wish us luck. Check out the stream. And we're going to be going to Queen City Clash this weekend, where Akron's also going to be there, so we could see a little bit of a rematch there. Make sure to check out our Twitter as well, or twitch.tv/UC Esports Club, where there's going to be streams for that as well. But I guess for the final time, this is our last Valorant broadcast of the semester. I've been Trey Moss.
And I'm Lucas White.
Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next semester or in a week or so.